Hi, I'm Valerie Ybarra, owner of a Doula on the Go and Baby Nurse on the Go. I'm your newborn care specialist and postpartum doula. I just finished up with a family on helping them with their newborn, and so I thought that we would speak to the new mom, Bridget, and ask her the benefits of having a doula and a newborn care specialist come in and help her.
Hello. My husband and I just gave birth to a baby girl 3 weeks ago, and prior to her birth we thought about having a night nurse. It was recommended to us by a friend and even by my mother-in-law. We decided it was a good decision for us to go ahead and get a night nurse, and we're very glad that we did. One reason we decided to do it is because I was having a C-section and we had no idea how long it would take to recover and if I would be able to care for the infant as much as I'd like to. Also, we decided to do it because we don't know anything about babies. so we figured it was a really great idea to have a walking encyclopedia with us every evening to help us answer questions that we had during the day. And there are a lot of things you can look up, and we read a lot of books beforehand, but you just don't know anything until the baby comes into the world. So that was the reason we decided to hire Valerie.
And it's also nice that, every night when I come in, something may have happened and she would like an answer to it. So when I came in, she would ask me whatever issue came up during the day.
Absolutely. And it was very helpful too, because at nighttime I knew I was going to have to wake up anyway to breastfeed, but the amount of time I spent being awake was so much shorter because Valerie slept in the baby's room and heard every little turn and squeak and peep that the baby makes, which would wake me up actually if I had to sleep in the baby's room. And she would only bring the baby to me when it was actually time to feed. And Valerie also changed the diaper and burped the baby, giving me a lot more rest than I would have had without a night nurse.
And showing you swaddling techniques.
Absolutely. We learned about how, the normal things that maybe some people know, but I certainly didn't know. The best way to diaper a baby, to give her a sponge bath or a regular bath once her umbilical cord came off. And just ask lots of questions about, when to start a pacifier, when to start using breast milk in a bottle, things like that. And then things that you can't possibly foresee, like her umbilical hernia, which we didn't expect, and when she got a cold. It was very helpful to have someone here to help us and to answer questions and put our minds at ease. We were very lucky, my husband and I, because we had lots of family who offered to help. A lot of people don't have that, but even with that family, we were very thankful that we had a night nurse, because we wanted our family to be helping us during the day, and they couldn't be as exhausted as we were every night waking up, so it was very nice to have a night nurse to take on that role. Plus, the night nurse knows all the newest technology and the newest safety regulations with regard to children, whereas, my mother and my mother-in-law, haven't cared for children in 30 or 35 years. So it was, really great to have the grandmothers and the aunts and the uncles and everything here during the day, but have the night nurse to really take charge at night and help us through the hardest part, which is the sleep, and for a lot of people, lack of sleep. So we're very thankful to have Valerie here for us.
Thank you. And you feel like you've gotten pretty good rest?
Yes, pretty good rest, especially when we started bottle feeding. I could sleep through the night a couple of times, which was amazing. But it wasn't just the rest, it was actually just having someone here who knew what to do with an infant, knew if she was actually crying because she was hungry or just crying because she needed to be held. So that was especially helpful being a new mom, and I could see it being helpful for someone who already has children too, because then you have even less sleep.
Well, you need to you really need to rest up at night, so that way you have energy to be able to cope with the day ahead and the other children that you have to take care of.
Absolutely.
And tell them one extra perk that you get before bedtime.
Oh yeah, the mommy massage. I was very sore because I'm used to using good posture when I sit at work, at my desk and my computer, but somehow your posture completely changes when you're breastfeeding. So my neck and my shoulders were sore, and Valerie gave me the best shoulder and neck and back rub. It was awesome, using all natural oils, and I was very relaxed and got a very good night's sleep. So that is the extra perk, on top of all the other stuff.
Okay, well now you can see the benefits of having a postpartum doula and baby nurse come into your home, and I guess that's it for now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Press the button.